Look at how compact that is now with the mid mount. Everything is contained right there off the water pump.
Ooh, baby. What? Come on, son.
Those don't look like what we just had. Welcome back to Crossthread Garage Salvage. I'm Caitlin. This is my dad. Dad? I call him Dad. You can call him Steve if you want to. This is our 1968 Chevelle Nomad custom wagon.
And we're getting it prepped for power tour. And that means we've got a little bit of work to do. Now this is an original, this is originally a 327 car. It currently has a small block 350.
Small block 350.
That is a 880 block.
880 block.
Which my understanding, limited as it is,
Yes, it
is that that is out of a later Vortec series truck.
Vortec
so
series truck.
We've got a little bit different valve covers, the later model valve covers, later model intake, which we're actually still waiting on because I didn't communicate that clearly to our friends at Holley before they sent us a pile of parts. So while we're waiting on those to show up, we've got some other stuff we can be doing, including finishing stripping the front assembly off of this engine.
Stripping.
We're not.
Sorry.
Also, we have yet to actually look underneath this thing, so we're gonna throw her up in the air and take a look at what kind of rust we're dealing with. It's gonna be some. We're just not sure how much. Come on with me.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, kiddo. Raya, go be irritating somewhere else.
Chancho.
Chancho!
Chancho, give me some chips.
All right, what do we got here?
Large chips. Must baptize them. Name that movie. It's my stretchy pants.
What is the name of that movie?
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre. Okay, so what we're looking at here, guys, is a fresh, fresh rebuilt transmission with a leaky pan. So that's cool.
How fresh rebuilt?
No inspection cover. That's also cool. You can see the rattle can Dan accessory here on
Rail
the
can Dan accessory right there. Yeah.
torque converter. The oil pan was painted, but only enough to cover the rust momentarily. So
This is the oil pan.
yeah, and it's got some rust on it. Which is okay. It's not leaking. Oil was last changed in June of last year.
The oil you can see here is last changed in June of last year.
We've got an exhaust that's a one-piece,
One piece,
two-piece,
three-piece.
oh, that's good. Three-piece,
Oh, I could well,
four-piece,
better than that. Look
five-piece.
at that. Look at it. They still got the stick in here.
Right here too. Six-piece, seven-piece, and eight-piece exhaust.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
cool.
Is that a bomb underneath the car?
Bomb.
Wait, why can I not come up? What is that?
That's an exhaust hanger.
What is that? Is that a gas tank?
No, that's the tool well under the back.
I can't see up there.
Well, that's a drain hole. There's supposed to be a rubber grommet in there to allow water to drain out if you spill something inside there. But actually, I can see from here that that's pretty rusty right there. So that's one part of rust.
There's two exhausts.
It is a true dual exhaust, which is going to get eliminated probably tonight. We'll just go ahead and get a Sawzall out and cut all that off.
Why?
Because we have a brand new Flowmaster exhaust kit right there for it.
What is this?
That's the emergency brake cable,
That seems a little sketchy.
which is intact, which is nice. That's good.
It's not intact. It's intact.
Intact.
Well, you said intact, like with an ED at the end. It's intact.
I didn't say intact with an ED. I
said
said intact with a T at the
You
end.
said it's intact.
It's intact.
That sounds like you're saying attacked. Like I was attacked. It's
No,
intact.
I'm saying intact.
It's intact, not intact.
Just like I said it.
Intacted.
Okay. Let's ignore that for a minute. Look how good these rocker panels are. Man.
Yeah.
Solid. How about the outers? Are they good? You guys tell me. Can't see out there. What's it look like from the outside?
So my dad's over here working on the Nomad. And me and Grace are ready for some spring barbecuing. So we're gonna be over here working on building this grill.
You know, one of the great joys of being a dad is seeing your kids accomplish something that they determined to do all on their own. And honestly, watching these girls put this whole thing together in like less than 40 minutes reminds me of one of my favorite old proverbs. If you train up a child in the way that they should go, when they're old, they're not going to depart from it. And that's what you're actually looking at here. I've been traveling like mad for work for the last 2 weeks, and grilling season is upon us again. There's nothing I love more than a good bratwurst for lunch, so we decided a few weeks ago that this was going to be our new shop kitchen.
We built a grill.
Side broiler, man. All right. Well, let's go get Mom to bring some bratwurst out. Let's see if we can have something to eat.
I just want cereal.
Now what you just watched was a couple of teenage girls, without the help of Dad, assemble a grill in less than 40 minutes. Just the instructions in the box. Anybody can put this together. It's super simple, but it's high quality. Full stainless steel construction, 4 burners, 49,000 BTU, with an infrared broil zone on the right side that hits over 700 degrees. I've never even heard of that on a grill. In fact, this grill heats up to 500 degrees in 5 minutes, which is a total game changer for quick weeknight dinners. In addition to the 12,000 BTU side burner for your sauces and sides, the grill is integrated with a pegboard design that allows you to use hooks to keep your grilling utensils out of the way and your workspace clean. So, for a shop grill, honestly, it's overkill, and I love it. The link's in the description below, so go check out Monument Grills. And guys, I have to say it because it's worth saying. We appreciate you supporting the brands that support Crossthread Garage and Salvage.
Is this one just as good as the other one?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, listen, you've left some welding wire on a few things.
Let's just come on over here.
That rocker looks like somebody's had a jack on it a couple of times, but it's in good shape.
No
and this
stick.
has clearly been painted recently, probably when they did the engine swap and about the time they also spray painted all this stuff. So, which is okay because again, we've got some stuff going in here. QA1's got some lower and upper control arms, some coilovers. We're gonna have to get different spindles for the disc brake conversion.
Everybody, I'm wanting to sell my truck. So if you have a Bronco out there, not that truck, my Sierra. If you have a Bronco, like a 76 Bronco out there, let me know. 'Cause I really want a Bronco.
You're prepared to trade for a 214,000 mile
Yes.
2012 GMC Sierra?
I would trade anything for a Bronco.
Trucks for sale.
Listen,
Runs and drives, right?
listen, we got people out there.
All right, you guys got a Bronco, let us know. We'll see what we can do. Maybe a next project. Okay, now come back in here for real and look at these floors. We knew that they had patched the floors from the inside. We didn't know that they didn't actually cut out the rust.
Well, that was stupid.
They just put in
That's
bad
like eating
patch
fruit that has mold in it and not
Yeah.
cutting out the mold.
in between, and they put it right down.
Can you stop?
They put it right down on the floor. So that's too low because it shouldn't be riding on that. It should be above it. But that's the noise you hear when you turn up there.
What is this?
That's the shifter linkage. When you shift on the column, it actually twists this and puts it into gear. How about the back seat? Is it just as bad? Yep. At least these cross members are in good shape. Oh my goodness! Look
And-
at this cottage cheese weld right here. Holy smokes!
Somebody didn't have their gas on.
Good night, guys.
That happens when water is exposed.
That happens.
That's
when-
actually in headers. Never
That
mind.
happens when somebody says, nobody will ever see it.
I should
Somebody
start-
saw it. Look at this. Look at the roots on this tree.
I should start a welding channel. This is preposterous.
All right, we got rear floors too, cottage cheese back here.
And we're turning the seats backwards.
Guys, it does look like we're gonna end up doing a bunch of patchwork in the floors. That's not ideal.
And
Not what I was hoping for.
we're turning the seats backwards.
I don't believe that's happening.
Oh, yeah, we are. The back seats are going backwards.
You wanna turn around and be looking backwards.
Yeah. You know how comfier that would be than
It's an interesting concept.
this much floor space?
I don't actually hate that idea. Here's the dilemma though, Caitlin, right here. This
We
is
just literally switched the seat.
this is part of the seat anchor, which it doesn't really matter because that one doesn't have a bolt through it.
Oh.
But this is part of the seat anchor here. So what we would have to do is figure out a way to anchor the seats.
No, we can still anchor on
Here.
that back there. They'll just be anchored in back there.
No. Because the seat sits in this lower well. So if you can't do that, the bolts from the seat would have to be coming this way.
Well, the seat can be flat against the floor. We'll just have like...
You have to have it properly anchored so we can put a seatbelt on it, at least.
Because we're going to wear seatbelts when we go on that trip?
Of course we are. Why would we not wear seatbelts? We obviously knew there was a little bit of rust in it. We've seen this from the top side. That's actually, I assumed, was about the worst of the rust damage.
Plot twist, it was not.
This is not great, but it's not rotten through here. It's just right inside there was full of dirt and leaves when we got it home, so. All right, you grab the Sawzall.
I hate using this saw.
I know you do. But
It's
we're
like
gonna
my least
we're gonna
favorite
cut
thing
the
ever.
exhaust off, and then we're gonna remove the exhaust manifolds
I'll get it ready
and
for
get the
you.
side of that block ready to clean up with a wire wheel so we can paint it like we are gonna do on the front here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now you might be asking yourself, why don't you just unbolt it? Well, because the manifolds are coming out too, and the bolts are rusty, and I'm not gonna mess with it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Take
No
this.
way, Jose. I hate sawzalls. Not doing
Okay,
it.
I'll finish it. Ow. Great.
Good grief, you're gonna cut
Googly
into the floor.
Yeah, I know.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
But that floor's gonna come out anyways.
You stink at this.
There's
Now
two.
what? They're just gonna dangle?
No, we gotta cut the hangers off back there.
It literally...
It might actually be easier to cut it off.
Yeah, I'm about to say, this is like welded on it. It's not even
No,
like...
I mean to like cut the pipe in half so we don't have to fix it over the axle. Like we just cut it off here and here, and then we take that out in two pieces.
I don't think it's gonna be very hard to fit it over the axle, but that's okay. You just have to twist it.
Okay?
What?
Yeah, I know.
Ow.
What?
A spark on my head.
Okay. Finish that up quick so you quit cutting next to the gas tank.
Next to the what?
The fuel tank is over there. You're cutting underneath the fuel tank.
Oh. I feel like this is not the way to go. I think we just hang on it until it breaks.
Just hang on it.
Hey.
Okay, now I'd love to see you snake that out of there. Since
Easy
that was your
peasy.
idea.
Easy peasy. What you should do is... Oh, well, I can't move it because it's... Hey. Whoa! Hey. It's probably easier on this side.
Almost like some lessons are learned better the hard way.
Okay, well, it looks like it would fit.
I know. Okay, go ahead and throw the lift back on the ground.
Throw.
And we're gonna pull the exhaust manifold off, all right?
Okay.
All right, guys, here's what we're dealing with. If you missed the episode where we tore the top end off of this, we had Gracie pull her first carburetor and first distributor, took the intake manifold and valve covers off. Basically discovered the engine, which ran really, really well, is in good shape. There's a little bit of varnish on some of these components in the top end. But one of the things that kind of like, you know, what were they doing? They obviously spray painted this and they didn't mask everything off. So there's spray paint on some of the valve train components here. This is probably the worst example. You can see that right in there. All that white paint right there. So,
but we're gonna paint it black.
Yeah.
Because we're no better.
So what we're gonna do tonight is pull all of the manifold bolts out, hoping we don't break any. That would be awesome. And although I do think this is a relatively fresh build. The paint's not in great shape, and by fresh I mean low mileage. So I'm hoping that this will go according to plan. So Caitlin, there's a 9/16 socket on the end of that Milwaukee ratchet. Go ahead and grab it and start pulling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side.
What's that?
It's already on it, 9/16, except for one. I looked earlier, and one of these is a 5/8. This one right here. And that's actually
Well, then you can get that one.
loose. Like, you can get that with your, oh, these are gonna be so easy, Caitlin. Probably just spoke too soon, but did you even break that loose with your hand first?
No.
You just did that with the wrench?
Yeah. Your mom.
I'd like to say, way to go, Milwaukee, but I happen to know it's not that torquey.
Torquey.
Torquey. Now go get the other 5 out of each side.
Torquey.
Okay.
I'm Torquey the pig. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
That one's
That's
actually
all,
a different
folks.
thread pitch.
Torquey,
I think.
Torquey, Torquey.
Yeah, looks like a different
Torquey the
thread.
pig.
Huh.
Torquey, torquey.
You gonna help me with this tomorrow?
Maybe.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a grab.
Yeah, you can take Ryan. Trig,
It's gone.
go pick it up.
I can't.
Trig.
I don't get under vehicles anymore now that we have a lift. Not my style. Am I tightening it?
Nope.
Why'd all the other ones come out and this one doesn't?
Because that one's got tension on it because the manifold is hanging on that one. It's the last one.
Get up.
Probably reach back there and take it out by hand now.
Stop. You're making it worse. You need to pick it up. It's still all on there. You need to pick it up.
No, I cannot. Run it out.
I can't.
Put the wrench on it.
I can't.
Try it now. There you go.
I'm smashing my finger every time you do that. Oh, I have to do the other side.
Anybody looking for exhaust manifolds for a small block Chevy?
Nobody is.
Why don't you do this? Hey, why don't you take the ones out of the back and leave that one till the last since it's so accessible?
I literally can't reach back there.
Yeah, you can. Come stand right over here. and you go just like this.
Can you show me?
What am I, your little sister?
It always works with Mom.
Okay, exhaust manifolds are off, front pulley is off there, dampener is still on because I cannot find a pulley puller, correct. Probably have to find that tomorrow. It's kind of late, it's a little after 10 o'clock. Gracie already came in and said goodnight because she's going to bed because it is a school night.
And we're taking all of our testing this week.
Got that going for us. So Caitlin's gonna real quick, just the wire wheel, brush as much as the loose white paint off as she can on both sides, and then we'll throw this up in the air and get at it from underneath. Get in here, get in the back. But yeah, we'll just do that tonight real quick, get it cleaned up. And then tomorrow we'll finish pulling that dampener, throw some paint on the block and heads, and then start reassembly. At least with the headers. We've got a set of stainless hooker headers that are gonna go in here to hook up to that Flowmaster exhaust over there. So.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Okay, well, we've got most of the loose paint burned off of this, and you heard me say a couple of times in prior episodes that this is an 880 block, and that's what it's referring to right there. That's the stamping. Somebody wants to tell me in the comments the significance of that. That'd be cool, but I'm probably gonna go research it tonight since I haven't yet. So I do know, obviously, it's a small block 350 Vortec engine. So it's a later series, like, what would that be, like 90, 95, 90, 93, something like that, I don't know, to probably whenever the LSs were introduced. So that's gonna get pulled, that's gonna get painted, and then we're gonna start laying in some exhaust. Do you wanna pull the hooker headers out and see what they look like?
No.
Okay, we'll do that tomorrow. Good night, guys.
Peace out, Roscoe.
So what we're doing is those 3 bolts are pulling that off of that. Had someone unsubscribe today because they said you didn't take this serious enough for them. They said Caitlin is too unserious for me to continue following.
It's his loss.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's so petty.
And I thought to myself, can't unfollow if you're blocked.
It's pretty unserious to be commenting about that. Like, people really don't have anything better to do with their lives but to
Is it
comment
loose enough
on
to do
other
by
people's videos. No, it's not loose enough to do by hand. Stop, stop, stop. Probably some guy in his 50s. Me and my dad built trucks in his garage and booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks is how that finished?
Yep. It's gonna fall on my head.
Well, if you run it all the way out and you're still underneath it, it will.
I think we are taking this too serious.
Keep a hand.
I was like, I just need to throw my hair up. And I effortlessly just did like one of the best buns of my life, and I'm not even going anywhere.
There we go, now it's loose.
Oh no! I'm dropping it.
Let go.
Hang on.
All right, now some of you are gonna be asking yourself, bro, why did you paint that engine black? Well, number one, it's cheap paint. Number two, doesn't show oil, you know, as much as blue or orange. And we're not going for a factory restoration, and there's gonna be quite a bit of chrome on here, and I happen to think black contrasts with chrome very well. So, it's a choice.
Just stripped.
And here's the deal, if you don't like it, if I don't like it, someday, I just repaint it. It's not that big a deal, right?
I'm not repainting it. I'm not taking all this stuff back off of
I
here.
know. Got a few fisheyes, a few runs, a few spots
got the
where you said, whoop, didn't get the grease off of that little corner. Right here.
Oh, not bad. Actually, you can't bend that.
Right here. Good enough.
Right here.
Got those custom black spark plugs on there now. We got new ones.
Boom truck.
Hooker Classic Performance Headers and Exhaust. Our friends over at Holly set us up here, which I'm gonna tell this story because I think it's cool, but you know, I travel all over the world for work and ministry, and I'm convinced that we live in a very small world. People I meet all over the place. I got off a plane in Istanbul one time, and this little gal standing next to me looking for her next flight goes, "Steve?" She's from a church in Iowa that I had preached at, I don't know, 2 months earlier. And I was in Istanbul, and she gets off the plane on her way to one of the stands for summer vacation. Anyways, what I'm getting at is this. I'm talking to the guy who runs the marketing program over at Holly, and he says to me, "My brother-in-law knows you." What? So I used to pastor in Southeast Colorado, and there's a guy who used to come regularly to the livestock sale barn that I was at every Saturday, auctioneered at for a while. My wife ran the office, and that guy happens to be his brother-in-law. Crazy small world. Ooh, baby. What? Come on, son.
Those don't look like what we just had.
We should put them in there. We should run them up like this and forward. So they like come out the front.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Big-
Oh,
big
this
old-
is anticlimactic.
Big old zoomies.
This is a really cute box, so I'm gonna save that.
Those are locating pins and hardware. Number two.
I love my hooker headers.
Are you kidding me? Right, meow.
I might just be the only one.
Nope, you're not the only one.
Okay, I feel a little bad whenever we say hooker.
I told you, you're not the only one. All right, here is the front assembly drive. Got a new power steering pump. That's the water pump
Power steering pump.
pulleys, idler pulley, AC compressor, alternator, belt, and the water pump, which all of this,
Silica in the water pump.
so it doesn't get moisture in it. Yeah, that's curious.
That makes no sense.
Anyways, all of the accessories here mount on this guy right here. So all of our hardware, sensors, everything that we need to put this together is right there. The one thing I'm realizing that's not in that pile that I thought was going to be in that pile,
This all looks
you may
the
have already
same to me.
noticed it, is a,
Have you seen that trend where it's like they're sending pictures and they're like, no, this is related. They send pictures and they're like, what is this? And they have to guess, and it's like stuff like this.
I have not seen that trend, no.
Oh, well, we should do it.
You're going to take pictures and send to your friends?
No, I actually can guess mostly all of them.
Well, what I was getting at is there's no dampener on that
Dampener.
table. So the one that we just pulled off is gonna have to get painted up, cleaned up, and put back on.
Well, only the front needs cleaned up, right?
Which is not the worst news in the world because
Right,
at least
Dad?
we got painted behind it.
Right, Dad?
What?
Only the front needs cleaned up and painted?
No, we can paint everything.
That's a waste of paint.
Go ahead and clean everything up on there.
I always feel better doing stuff on your table because I don't want my table getting dirty.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna run this up and then actually grab that header out of there. We were test fitting. It's gonna have to come up from the bottom because the collector is so much larger on this than the old one. The old stock manifold. So, do you know what the difference between a header and a manifold is?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
One is spelled H-E-A-D-R. The other one
ER.
is spelled
So headers.
L-A-U-D-R-Y.
Headers are the long tube portion that come right from the exhaust port on the head.
But a manifold
the way
is
down.
all one thing.
Yes.
Like it's just really
Yep.
nice.
A manifold is all one piece.
Oh yeah.
So this flows better because each exhaust port
And
has
these are
its own
chrome.
flow. I think that's actually like a ceramic coating. I don't know if that's actually chrome,
That's actually kind of boring,
but
you know.
they're nice.
Can you weld chrome?
You can weld anything. Should you? No.
You can't weld anything. Does this go under or through?
I should go under. It's fine.
Okay. I sent her an alternator. She said wheel suspension pump. And I said, you're not even close. She goes, well, when something's wrong with my car, I just described the noise. Dung, 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 skew means no more air conditioning. No, bring this under it.
No,
Yes, and then this goes over, and then the rest goes.
no, it's gonna go through.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
we need
saying.
to pull. You need to pull it out.
Pull what out?
So that should be press fitted into the side of the block. Grab it down here towards the bottom and pull that whole dipstick tube out.
I really don't think we have to do this. I think we just need to look,
Look.
Dad, look, bring it under through here. Then I put this in, so this part will be over.
I can't bring it under through there.
Yes, you can.
No, this has to go down through the hole.
It will. I don't think you're understanding.
There we go. Where are you at? What are you hitting?
You're hitting you're too far forward. Back it up a little bit and down.
We're done, son. We're done for tonight. We have headers. Show them what we had to do over here. We had a couple of,
There are ones where, like, when you tightened it, it, like, went the other way. Like, when you tightened it too tight.
it got loose,
Yeah.
but it didn't break. It just got loose because
So, we used our bolts from Bolts and Nuts.
we did do that.
Fixed it.
So somebody had broken off a stud in this one and that one, or a bolt in this one and that one, had drilled it out. These were just a little bit larger, so. Had what we needed in the bolt bin over here and got the dipstick back in. Should be ready to start assembly on this when Saturday morning be the next time we're working.
Oh, it depends on what time we're waking up on
I'll be working
Saturday.
Saturday morning. We're gonna start putting this water pump on and hanging our front accessory. Gotta put the,
I just spray painted that actually.
oh, yeah, is it over there?
Ow.
It sure is.
Right, Trig, wiggle.
I sure like how nice those chrome headers look, man.
Look, kind of a little out of place, but it's alright. It's alright.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna sound good.
Come on, Trig.
Let's go inside.
Trig is ready.
Welcome back, everybody. Little Caitlin's here with me. Just kidding. It's Gracie.
Paste.
The paste part of the copy and paste. That's
I've
right.
got a hole in my jeans too.
Hey, stepping into big sister's pants. Shoes. Okay. Well, Caitlin's not here. She's at play practice today. And then she's got something she's got to do for Joy for basketball awards, something or other. I don't know. Gracie's going to help me install a intake and the new mid-mount accessory drive water pump and the new crank pulley. And so here's what we're working with. We got this all painted. I went ahead and reinstalled the dampener. Got these surfaces cleaned up. These are an O-ringed surface. That's not O-ringed, but the back of this is now O-ringed on the water pump side. And I did go ahead and install the water pump insert and torque that down properly. So that's ready to go. But that's going to go right here, and then a couple of extra mounting points down here that we did already clean out with a little bit of a thread chaser. Gracie, I think you're going to want to get some gloves on, and we can put a little bit of black silicone spread right here around these water jackets. Sorry, those are my size gloves. Those are going to be like putting on my swimming trunks. Oh, what am I talking about? That's the perfect size. Okay, our friends over at Holley have once again hooked us up with a Wyand Street Warrior aluminum intake. We are gonna get this guy, double check here. Everything's clean. We're gonna get this guy set in here right quick. Oh, that's a light. Should go just like that, Grace. Getting anywhere?
No.
All right, let me in there. Oh, Bill.
All right, so here's the dilemma that we're in. Caitlin's back in the garage with us. Gracie and I have discovered a challenge. This did not seem to want to work with the Wyand intake that they sent us. And the reason for that is that these heads, I went and ran the casting number off of them. Those heads are off of a late 1980s TBI 350. That block is a Vortec 880 block. Somebody Frankensteined this together. And so when I told Holley, here's what we need, they said, we got you covered, and sent us the right stuff, if we'd actually had that stuff. Instead, we have this, so we're going to be a little delayed on the intake. I think we can get this figured out. I know we can, because we pulled an old Edelbrock intake off of there. Should be able to cross-reference that part number, make sure we get the right replacement that'll fit these heads. Part of the problem is that these threaded holes here go straight down, and these go perpendicular to the block surface. And so where the exhaust crossover here is, those bolts were not threading in, while these front and back were. So we can fix it. We're just going to be waiting on parts a little bit. In the meantime, Caitlin's out here. Grace, as I said, is here ready to help. We're going to throw the water pump and front assembly on here and see what we can figure out that we didn't know we needed to do so that those parts also don't work. And if all else fails, we're going to go back to working on Caitlin's truck. We got to pull the hood off and get ready to hook up the cooling system sometime soon to make that thing run and drive for more than a minute at a time. Ready, girls? Caitlin, grab this. All your hardware's right there. I did use the factory harmonic balancer, dampener, whatever you want to call that, bolt to seat that, and then pulled it back out. So pull these 3 out first. And you're just going to use that new bolt and the new washer.
Washer?
The big one that's already in there, yeah. Come back to me. Keep going. Caitlin, come pull on it.
I can do it. I'm going this way now. I can do it.
Just waiting for you guys to figure out what to do. Oh, man.
How is it not done yet?
There you go. We got to put thread sealant. Don't gum it up. Put enough on there. Put it towards the bottom.
Do you have to put these on?
Yep.
So we got a couple of plugs here because we're not going to use our thermostat. And then we got a couple of...
We're not going to use the thermostat bypass.
And then we got a couple of...
Just one.
A thing over here for a
Otherwise known as a hose barb.
hose barb for the hose barb outlet pump.
To the heater core. Almost got all that. Down here, not on me. Okay, power steering pump going in right now. Gonna have to get the pulley mounted on here. Not entirely sure how I'm gonna do that yet. Probably should have figured that out before I put it on. But we've got the hard line here that comes around to the back. Caitlin, bring it around here. So it's going to come around right to the back here. So we'll get that all plumbed up to our steering gear once we are done. I'm going to tighten those down while Gracie throws this AC compressor on. There's 2 right here. I'm going to go through this way and thread in the back. Okay. It should come from the back here, so good thing we didn't have the intake on. Sheesh. Oh, I guess maybe that's made to go. Yeah, that's made to go in like that. If you have the intake, that's pretty slick. So this one's going to go in here and then forward. Makes this removable without having to take the intake or the valve cover off. So. This one here, I don't think... Oh, we did find the thread. All right, Gracie, we just need to get a wrench on the back of those.
You
take this. This is your tensioner pulley. There's one piece of hardware left here. Has a washer. No. Flip that over. Washer first. And that's actually going to go down here
This microphone is really big.
We have a giant microphone on here now that we're working with 3 of us.
Where does this go?
Okay, but look,
I see.
How tight?
these tabs
I see.
will tell you which direction it has to go. That's good, Gracie. Tighten the other one.
Sorry. Wait, I wasn't doing anything.
Your finger, your big elbow is on my finger.
Oh. Sorry. These belts run really close to each other.
Yeah. Look at how compact that is now with the mid mount. Everything is contained right there off the water pump. Super, super nice. Done making noise? Didn't think so. Guys, that's going to do it for us this week. Unfortunately, we don't have the right intake. That's a research problem. Should have known that. We're going to go ahead before we go in, though, and snag the hood off of this truck because we are still working on Caitlin's truck. You'll see that in the next episode. We get the cooling system all plumbed up so we can actually run that thing for longer than a minute at a time and get some diagnostic work on it. We got an Edge CTS3 monitor that's going to go in there to run our gauges, but we can run some contribution tests and just see if what I'm hearing is a problem or if it's just a power stroke. Every time I start a power stroke, I think, is that a miss? There's got to be a miss in there somewhere. And then there usually isn't. So we'll see. We'll figure it out next week. Make sure you're subbed to see that. We'll be back on the wagon with the new intake. And then moving on to the interior, pulling seats out, getting floors patched, and then we can hang the exhaust. This is going to go really quick. I already feel like we're on a downhill spin here as we head towards Hot Rod Power Tour. So, yeah. What do you think, Caitlin? That is the grossest way to drink a bottle of water I have ever seen in my life. Just open mouth.
That looks like a dog's water.
Stop. Everybody stop.
Caitlin, what did you tell me last night before we went in?
I said, your mom.
No. You said,
Interesting.
I enjoy doing this more because...
I didn't say that.
You did say that.
No, I didn't.
What'd you say?
I said I like doing things by myself that I know how to do so I don't have to watch you.
And that includes this kind of stuff. Where you're just bolting stuff in instead of fabric cobbling?
No, I like fabric cobbling, but like by myself. Like with my own rules. Not how you want it done.
Oh. Okay.
It's an independent worker.
Yeah. Sure you are.
Damn.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks as always. Check out crossthreadgarage.com for all your merch, including hats, stickers, sweatshirts, t-shirts. And don't forget to show a little bit of love to the brands that sponsor your favorite dad and daughter channel, Crossthread Garage and Salvage. That includes Holly.